So, Pete, what do you think of it?
What? My name's not Pete.
Oh, yeah.
Let's try that again.
So, anal fissures, anal fissures, anal fissures, anal fissures. So, Vincent, what did you think about the movie Slugs? How was it for you?
Slugs, the movie. I thought it was really, really great.
Really good.
It's monsters or wild animal terrorizing a small town, which we've seen a billion times before. We've seen it in The Blob. We've seen it in Jaws. It's exactly the same plot. It's people turn up dead. Nobody in authority knows what's going on except for one scientist. He's got a clue, and nobody believes him. The mayor doesn't believe him. The police doesn't believe him, and he has to save the entire town.
Damn government.
Damn government. Damn government. So it's what was weird about this movie was that the guy, the scientist, seemed like he knew that he was that character in the story, because like the whole movie long, he's super entitled and arrogant. He's so impatient.
And that's why the sheriff's pissed at him the whole time. He's like, you're here again, and you're not supposed to be here.
Why is... Because he's the food health safety inspector. There's no reason for him to be at murder scenes.
At all.
He goes to the mayor to convince him to shut off the water supply.
Yeah.
And he's so entitled, and the mayor's just like, that sounds really crazy, and I can't just shut off the water supply, which is pretty reasonable. And immediately he's angry, and there's a couple there for some sort of business arrangement. And that's, you see that in all those movies too, like we're gonna buy some old property, some property and make the town a lot of money. And he just starts yelling at them. Like, you don't want to buy property in this town because there's killer slugs here, and he's trying to ruin the deal to make a point. That deal going through wouldn't endanger more people, so there's no reason for him to try and ruin it, and it actually it's counterproductive because it makes him sound more like a lunatic.
Which he basically makes himself out to be in that scene.
It is.
But we get to see the toilet, which is nice.
There's a lot. That's the guy. That's not the mayor. That's the guy who owns who's in charge of water.
True.
He's in his office. He's got a clear view of the toilet, which I kind of want myself. So anyway, he figures out that it's mutated slugs that mutated because there used to be a toxic waste dump in the town.
But actually, he didn't. Well, he did.
Well, we think it's slugs, and they figure out years ago they stored toxic waste. That's mentioned once and then never again.
Ever.
But it's fine. They go into the tunnels and they blow up the town. They blew up the town. They figured we can put something, mix it in with water, and it's very explosive, and it'll kill all the slugs. But because the sewer tunnels are filled with methane, which is mentioned in the movie, everything kind of blows up. And I think that he killed way more people than the slugs kill in the entire movie.
Yeah.
They kill 4? And you see all this footage of buildings blowing up and fire shooting out of manhole covers.
Reshoots of explosions.
Yes.
So great.
So, great movie.
Yeah, well, for me, the only negative point was the overly dramatic music score.
Yeah, it was a bit over the top for a
slightly over the top, way over the scenes of him in his Volvo driving somewhere that it just didn't.
Too big for a cheap Spanish movie.
Yeah.
With bad dubbing.
Really bad dubbing.
Yeah. But the effects were great. There's a scene in a restaurant where this guy's been building up because he accidentally eats chopped up slugs because they're in the lettuce, and his wife cuts them up and he eats it.
The drunken wife.
Yeah. Rocky Dennis. So it's been building up for about a day where he's got all these stomach cramps, and then there's a scene in a restaurant where he has a seizure and his face explodes and there's worms shooting out, and the effect is amazing. It's so disgusting.
But it's got a nice build up. You know, he starts with stomach cramps, gets a headache, has the nosebleed. It's a nice build. That's very well done, actually, for such a low budget movie. And
the threat also didn't last very long. I think it's like 2 days and they sorted out.
If that.
So it's something like it didn't take over the whole country, and there aren't any scenes where, you know, some lady is standing there and screaming for 20 minutes while they're slowly inching forward.
I can agree with that. It's very quick, very easy, they were kind of infiltrated in ways that you wouldn't naturally think of.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah. It doesn't take itself too serious. So, Slugs is definitely the best possible movie you could make about killer slugs attacking a small town.
Agreed.